Right now, I know that a lot of you like to claim him as your own husband. I'm here to tell you that he's mine and mine alone. We're rolling out in the black trucks because apparently Miss Rona done got Idris Elba. We ride at dawn.
Give me your wigs, you don't know what to do with it. Give me your wig, give me your wig, give me your wig,
I'm here as always to remind you to sign up to patreon.com/AdrianExpression. When I'm recording this on Monday, the girls are over there on patreon.com letting me know what they want me to speak about on the next episode, which will be on Tuesday on the next episode of the Expression Podcast. One of the topics that I know I definitely want to cover are some of the highlights of what happened during this Democratic debate. I do not want to go too far into it in this video, but it was a lot of reading and dragging going on. I definitely want to cover it. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you sign up to patreon.com/AdrianExpression to check it out. So since there's a whole lot of crazy stuff happening, I said, you know what? I need to start this video out with some humor, right? Now, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know what I'm going to be talking about, okay? But here we go. We don't dance, we just pull up our pants and we do the rock away, okay? Lean back. Lean back. Lean back, lean back, sis. We have to call a physical therapist. We gotta call a chiropractor. We have to call I don't know, because I know that sis's spine is bent up, twisted out of shape like a used and abused wire hanger. Apparently, Miss Girl, the one who got leaned over like she was being baptized, like I said on Twitter, she thought it was cool to not only call the flight attendant the N-word, but also the African-American woman that was seated right next to her. Not for too long though, because she was directly above her, shoving her face down into the aisle. I just thought that was hilarious. Since at the end of it, I'm not gonna play the whole video because I mean it's a lot. But at the end of it, sis was crying. So remember, just because there's a lot going on doesn't mean that you should lose your mind completely, because there are some people, there's some individuals who have no issue, who have no problems tagging along with you on your journey to find it, okay, to find your mind. So please don't lose it. If the panic and paranoia of Miss Rona or whatever got you feeling froggy, please remember that this is not Gullah Gullah Island. Don't jump, this ain't banga banga. Please just stay seated. All right, let's talk about some moments in pop culture before we move on to more depressing matters. Lady Gaga took herself onto Paper Magazine and she talked about a number of things. These pictures, when I saw them, I'm just like, wow, this is so sickening. Like, remember my latest video, I was talking about Stupid Love, and I was like, I like it, it's cool, I would dance to it, but it's not really serving me the crazy, controversial, over-the-top type of Gaga that I'm used to. And I feel like these pictures definitely served me what I wanted. Like, the pictures that Gaga put out kind of lines up with what I'm trying to do with a particular project. I mean, it ain't gonna be on the same level, I ain't got that type of budget. But I still thought it was really cool. In the article, Lady Gaga was talking about like her fibromyalgia, how she deals with it. She talked about, like I said, her music video, Stupid Love, and how hard her dancers had to work and how hard she had to work in the desert, filming that stuff on an iPhone. She talked about her upcoming album, Chromatica, where kindness rules all. And this explains the feel that I was getting from the music video and her music. It's definitely a feel-good type of thing that she's trying to give us. Paper Magazine said all the tracks are big and explosive, and each one of them is fighting to be the biggest one on the album. So this is definitely how you promote, because now I'm just like, okay, lady, let me see what you talking about. She also said she's going to be doing like a collaboration with another female artist who's been through a lot of things in the industry. A lot of people are trying to guess, like, is it Kesha? It's like, who is she talking about? I guess we will all find out soon enough. Now, Waka Flocka. This is what Waka Flocka had to say on his Instagram, and I'll read it. Never will I act or dress like a female. Oof. This flip the switch challenge making me realize a lot. Not for promo, not for comedy, and damn sure not for a fucking challenge. Where's the be a real man challenge? It's like being feminine, a wave. Please stay woke. So hopefully you know what Waka Flocka is talking about, like what he made this whole post in reference to. It's this whole flip the switch challenge, and I'm not gonna explain the whole concept of the challenge, but maybe two people involved in one post to switch clothing. They could be a girl and guy, they switch clothing. It's all for fun, laughs. I mean, after all this crazy news that's going on, like, we could use some laughs, right? A challenge, a cute challenge, whatever. It's mostly on TikTok. I guess Waka just so pressed about it that he felt the need to go to Instagram and make this announcement to the whole world that he's struggling with his own masculinity. Okay. Imagine that you're seeing someone laughing, having a good time, whether it's with their girlfriend or boyfriend or friends or whatever it is, and just because they changed some clothing for a joke, that is really what riles you up. That's what makes you go to social media on your Instagram and just be like, you niggas like to be feminine. There are so many things that I could say about this, but the first one is, you know, when he says, where's the be a real man challenge? I'm just like, that's y'all problem in the first place. Your definitions of what it means to be a real man has nothing to do with being responsible, has nothing to do with taking accountability for your actions, has nothing to do with making sure that you're a decent human being to other people. It's all about how violent you can appear to be, or how stoic and emotionless you can present yourself as, the type of threads that you put on top of your body. It's just so, it's so antiquated. What really puzzles me is that nobody was saying that Waka has to turn around. It wasn't written in a law that Waka has to turn around in front of somebody's phone for social media in a mini skirt or a tutu. Nobody told Waka Flocka that he had to put on whatever else is deemed as feminine today, which will probably be deemed as masculine tomorrow, and vice versa, because these girls don't know who they are or what they want, and fashion literally always changes. Nobody told him that he had to jump in somebody's leggings, you know? So why is it such a huge problem for him and for other people like him who are in his comments? Yeah, bro, yeah, what happened to be a real man? It's like, you niggas don't even take care of your kids. Like, y'all don't even feed your kids. What are you talking? You want to be a real man? Be a real man and do that shit. Y'all don't even have real relationship with your friends. Like, y'all can't even talk to y'all boys about anything. And then you expect women from your mama to your damn girlfriend to be your therapist. You want to talk about be a real man? Just grow up. That's the first step, and some of you niggas ain't even did that shit yet. Get out my face. Keri Hilson, this one's for you. Sometimes conspiracies come around just like a clown. Misinformation got you like a clown, like a clown. Sometimes conspiracies come around just like the clown. And Keri, girl, they said you was online looking like one. That's what they said. I didn't say it, okay? That's what they're saying. I'm just reporting what they are saying. And they're reporting what you posted. And you were saying that, girl, you hoes need to stay away from 5G. You need to stay away from 5G. 5G is causing the coronavirus. I said, wow, girl, what is she tweeting from? If sis is not tweeting from 1G, if sis is not tweeting using a telegram, then I don't want to hear anything about 5G causing coronavirus when y'all are sitting around Wi-Fi, y'all sitting around LTE 5G using the same networks that y'all are saying, the same systems that y'all are saying causing coronavirus to post on the internet. It's not making any sense to me. Keri asked, please, Keri and everybody else, it's not just Keri Hilson, because now, you know, and I'm singling her out because the girls used to throw CDs at her, Beyonce CDs at her face and stuff like that. It's just, you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, it's a lot of conspiracy, it's a lot of misinformation, like I sang in my cute little remix. It's a lot of misinformation going around just like the clown. You need to sit your ass down, okay? You don't need to get back up when they knock you down. Sit your ass down when they knock you down. Knock you down, okay? Sit your ass down, be quiet, don't say nothing else. If you haven't fact checked it, please, and I'm not talking about your auntie's Facebook, okay? That's not fact checked, that is conspiracy petri dish, okay? I don't want to see any memes from your uncle's Facebook. I don't want to see any memes or fake ass infographics being reposted on Facebook by your mama and her untrained friends talking about coronavirus came from the Andromeda galaxy, from an asteroid that was on its way to Earth, but then ended up being gravity assisted by Mars, and some of the particles from the asteroid ended up in Earth's atmosphere, and that's why we got coronavirus. It's not. Please fact check it. Keri Hilson included, girl. We doing the pretty girl. Stop. We doing the pretty girl. Please stop, sis. And like I said, sis, if you were smart, you would just release a single so that we could talk about that instead of what you said on Twitter, girl. And I know you went up here and released this apology. Let me make sure I get it right. This is what you said. Management has asked me to delete videos, articles. I appreciate good discourse on unconventional thinking. Let's all just be safe out there, because whatever the cause, the virus, a real thing. May God be with us. Prayers to us all. Now, sis, I love unconventional thinking. I love thinking outside of the box. But you know, but the only box I do think inside of is logic, sis. And it's just like, whoo, I gotta call UPS or U-Haul or something, because we gotta find a box. We gotta find something to put that thinking in. Okay, sis, please, I'm begging you. So please. Oh, so you thought we was finished? What I said? You thought we were finished, girl? If you search bird flu, Jesus. If you search bird flu in Google right now, go to the news tab, sis, they are saying that they seeing some cases of bird flu, a type of bird flu. They're saying it was in India, I think the Philippines as well, so they're saying just be careful. Now that's why I went onto my social media and said that Mother Nature is not playing with us no more, okay? Miss Girl said, y'all been drilling for oil, y'all been polluting my air, melting the glaciers, polluting the oceans, y'all been cutting down trees in the Amazon and shit. She said, it's okay. I got the microbes for y'all. I got some asteroids for y'all. I got a couple hurricanes and tornadoes for y'all. I got some bird flu for y'all. It's okay. Just keep trying it. Just keep trying to convince Hope, because you won't be convincing me, okay? Miss Mother Nature said, girl, no ma'am, I'm getting y'all out of here. I mean, more and more things are being postponed. We had Miss Euphoria say, girl, that was cute that you saw Faz and Rue reading for season 2, but we're postponing production. They said the Met is being postponed, so I won't be able to drag her faves for their fashions, something that I love to do while wearing clearance rack crop tops. But something that's definitely not being postponed is the horrible handling of this whole situation by the government. But they did not waste any time. Trump did not waste any time. He said he declared March 15th as a national day of prayer. Now, I'm sure that works for people who believe in pregnant virgins, but for other people, I'm not sure how effective that will be, especially considering how he's handling this whole situation to begin with. Apparently, there were reports in Germany that Trump was trying to literally offer the scientists over there huge sums of money in exchange for exclusive rights to a coronavirus vaccine for the US and the US only. So it's like, well, he's over here distracting us with, oh, prayer and everything's gonna be okay. Even though officials are over here saying that, hey, guess what, girls? We're not hot girl summer. It's gonna be a quarantine girl summer. It's gonna be a sick girl summer. It's gonna be a coughing girl summer, because some girls are saying around July and August is probably when they'll have control over this whole thing, even though that's if they do what actually needs to be done, instead of, like I saw, I don't know, I just saw another 500 billion going to a bunch of corporations. So I don't know when we're gonna be out of this. So while France is over here doing things like freezing rent and taxes, even though I'm not sure if they had much of a choice, because them yellow jackets was really tearing up Paris. Them yellow jackets was tearing Paris up. So, you know, Jesus, France is over here freezing rent, taxes, other household bills and stuff. While that's happening over in France, what's happening over the United States is that people like Matt Colvin and Noah Colvin went all over the place purchasing, I think it was like 17,000, close to 18,000 bottles of hand sanitizer to try and resell them for at least $70 a bottle. Now, the AG, I think, of Tennessee said, girl, no ma'am. They came in there and seized that shit. I think that he ended up having to donate stuff after this story went huge. But I think it's just ironic, because that's exactly what a lot of these companies are doing in the first place. Like, do you see the type of shady stuff that Gilead is doing? Like, the company that's in charge of, like, I think HIV medication and all of that, they're holding on to patents so that they can sell their medicine for huge sums of money instead of the generic price like they definitely could. So it's just like the whole country, the whole system is built off of doing shit like that. But when you see it on a small scale, like these guys hoarding thousands of bottles of hand sanitizer, or these other idiots going into these supermarkets and buying out months and months worth of fucking toilet paper, that's when people are just like, oh no, don't do that. But when big companies do it on a societal, global scale, it's just like, well, leave them alone. That's the companies. That's their money. They can do whatever they want. But it's just like, girl, no man, like, y'all gonna have to think critically at this point. It's insane to me that all of these topics that people have been talking about for so long, like hoarding, how class affects healthcare, and all of that stuff, they're now coming into play in a more overt way. And I'm just like, girl, girl, like we've been saying this. Like, I mean, take for example Idris Elba, right? He said he had no symptoms. He wasn't feeling any symptoms. I think the mayor of Miami or something also had like very little or no symptoms and still tested positive for coronavirus. It's like, first of all, we already know that the United States is lacking when it comes to testing, especially compared to all these other countries. On top of that, we know that a lot of the advice that people are giving is just like, well, stay your ass at home unless you have severe symptoms. And it's just like, okay, but what if people don't have symptoms and they pass it on to someone who is probably more likely to be vulnerable to this type of shit? Who is going to be more likely to have access to these type of tests? And I feel like we could definitely fill in those types of blanks. And then when you mix in race with the healthcare system, it already had its issues before, so can you even imagine it right now? So it's like, if we had been working on all these issues that we've been talking about for years and years, when a crisis like this or when a pandemic like this inevitably happens, because that's life on earth, we would be in a better situation to handle it, but now we're fucking scrambling. It's pathetic at this point. But yeah, I think that's all the rambling I'm gonna be doing today. Make sure that you check out my Patreon at patreon.com/AdrianExpression. Like I said, I'm going to be releasing a new episode of The Expression Podcast over there, so you will not want to miss it. Sign up, check it out. I love you all so much. Stay safe and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.